Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rhea Ripley is one of the strongest female WWE superstars currently. However, one of her female rivals believes that she can suplex the nightmare now, following her insane body transformation. Rhea had an incredible run as the women's world champion while she was a heel. During that time, she also had a brief feud with Zelina Vega, back when the title was known as the SmackDown Women's Championship. While the former LWO member tried her best, Mami always came out on top. It has been nearly 2 years since Ripley and Vega crossed paths, with the latter now a part of the SmackDown brand. The former LWO member recently showed off her jacked physique, noting that she can suplex Rhea Ripley now. Zelina Vega is yet to compete in a singles match since moving to the blue brand. She has only wrestled once this year, with her sole outing to the squared circle coming at Royal Rumble during the Women's Rumble match. Rhea Ripley has had a rough last few months. After suffering betrayals from the Judgment Day and Dominic Mysterio, she also lost the Women's World Championship to Io Sky on Raw this past Monday. The Eradicator currently has no match for WrestleMania 41. However, many believe that she could be inserted into the Women's World Championship match between Io Sky and Bianca Belair at the Show of Shows. Rhea is one of the most strongly booked stars on the WWE roster, and her loss last Monday came as a huge shock to fans and critics alike. She was seen heartbroken after the bout and even commented on losing her friends. It'll be interesting to see how WWE books Ripley on the road to WrestleMania 41. She was seen frustrated at Bianca Belair after the loss and could go after the EST to set up the storyline. We might get a clearer picture of Rhea's next step on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw. In the world of professional wrestling, physical transformation is nothing new. Athletes are constantly pushing their bodies to new limits, crafting and reshaping their physiques to gain the upper hand inside the squared circle. But every now and then, a transformation stands out, not just for its impressive appearance, but for the story behind it, the journey that led to it, and the impact it has on the future of the sport. One such transformation has been the jaw-dropping metamorphosis of a former WWE rival of Rhea Ripley, who has recently showcased an insane, jacked physique that could very well change the trajectory of their future in the wrestling business. For those unfamiliar with the WWE landscape, Rhea Ripley is one of the most dominant forces to ever enter the squared circle. Standing tall at 5'7", Ripley has risen through the ranks with a unique blend of strength, speed, and undeniable athleticism. She has dominated the women's division, holding titles, slaying her rivals, and leaving a mark on every match she's been a part of. However, despite her larger-than-life presence, she has her fair share of rivals, some of whom are now on the cusp of a dramatic physical evolution and possibly a potential showdown with the reigning powerhouse herself. But what's particularly striking about this specific rival's transformation is that it isn't just about aesthetics or looking the part. It's about a deeper, more profound sense of self-improvement. In the wrestling world, rivalries are more than just scripted stories. They're personal battles of pride, legacy, and the hunger for victory. And for this former WWE competitor, getting jacked isn't just a quest for a better physique. It's a quest to prove that they can hang with one of the most physically imposing athletes the industry has ever seen. With their newfound strength, the declaration has been made, "I think I can suplex Rhea now." From rivals to warriors, the background of the rivalry. Before delving into the transformation itself, it's essential to understand the history between this former rival and Rhea Ripley. The two first crossed paths during the early days of their careers in WWE, when both women were in the midst of making names for themselves. Ripley, known for her intimidating physicality and unique blend of technique and brute strength, quickly became a standout in the women's division. Her no-nonsense attitude, combined with a relentless desire to dominate, made her a fan favorite and a top competitor. On the other side, this rival, whose name we'll refrain from revealing for now to maintain an element of surprise, also had the makings of a future star. However, early on, They struggled to gain the same recognition. The road was difficult. They faced many obstacles, from doubts about their abilities to comparisons with the powerhouse Ripley, who seemed untouchable at the time. In the ring, their encounters were electrifying. Ripley, the reigning force, often made quick work of her opponents, but her rival fought tooth and nail, pushing the champion to her limits. Each match was a back-and-forth affair, with the crowd caught in the tension. Ripley was unrelenting, but the rival never stopped coming. That unyielding spirit and determination began to win over fans, and the rivalry between the two became one of the most anticipated storylines in WWE history. Ripley, however, still emerged victorious in most of their bouts, solidifying her position as a dominant force in the division. However, that wasn't the end of their journey. Rivalries in WWE, particularly in the women's division, are often complex and evolve over time. In this case, Ripley's rival began to undergo a remarkable transformation, one that would set the stage for what many believe could be an even bigger clash than before. The insane transformation, hard work, dedication, and sweat. Fast forward to today, and we see this rival in a completely different light. Gone is the underdog who was once overshadowed by the immense presence of Ripley. Instead, we now see a competitor who is not only physically more imposing, but has completely reshaped their body into a true powerhouse. It's clear that this transformation was the result of an intense and unrelenting training regimen. The rival has gone through rigorous weight training, specialized conditioning, and a strict diet plan that has helped them achieve a physique that is hard to ignore. Their muscles are more defined, their endurance has skyrocketed, and their overall athleticism has improved to a level that could rival Ripley herself. In their social media posts, workout videos, and interviews, this former WWE star has been transparent about the hard work behind the transformation. There are no shortcuts or gimmicks, just hours spent lifting heavy weights, pushing their body past its limits, and focusing on the little details that separate the good from the great. Their daily grind has resulted in bulging biceps, shredded abs, and a physique that commands respect. Fans, especially those who had seen them struggle in the early days, were quick to recognize the change. Their transformation was not only physical but mental as well. The rival's renewed sense of confidence is evident in every move they make, every decision they take. What this means for Rhea Ripley. As impressive as this transformation is, it begs the question, what does this mean for Rhea Ripley? Ripley, known for her powerful presence and unbeatable strength, has dominated the women's division for years. But if there's one thing that WWE fans love, it's a good story. And this is a story of redemption, growth, and evolution. The newly jacked rival is no longer the same competitor Ripley once faced. They evolved, developed, and honed their craft to a degree that could pose a serious challenge to the champion. If there's one thing that WWE fans thrive on, it's seeing the underdog rise up against the top dog, and this situation presents just that. With every inch of muscle and every new pound of strength, the gap between the two seems to be closing. In fact, the rival has made it clear in multiple interviews that they now feel physically prepared to take on Ripley in a way they never could before. Their transformation isn't just about looking good. It's about becoming a legitimate threat to the champion. And as far as the rival is concerned, they believe that they are now in a position where they can suplex Rhea Ripley, an audacious claim that could become reality. But is that really possible? Could this former rival, with all their newfound strength and confidence, truly have the upper hand against a seasoned powerhouse like Ripley? WWE fans certainly think so. The idea of an epic showdown between these two former rivals is tantalizing. The athleticism, the power, and the undeniable chemistry between the two could result in one of the most thrilling matches in WWE history. The road ahead, building toward the showdown. With the rivals' transformation now in full swing, WWE fans are eagerly awaiting the inevitable clash. There is no official word on when this match will take place, but the build-up is already beginning to take shape. The social media exchanges between Ripley and her rival have become more frequent, with both parties throwing subtle jabs and trading insults. The tension is palpable, and the anticipation is building. But this is WWE, and things are rarely straightforward. There's no doubt that Ripley, being the dominant champion that she is, will not let the threat of a rival deter her. She's shown time and time again that she can overcome even the most difficult challenges. But this time, it might be different. The rival's physical transformation is just the beginning. Their mental game has also shifted. They're no longer the same person who once faced Ripley and came out short. They're more than just a challenger now. They're a legitimate threat. The rivalry between Rhea Ripley and this former WWE competitor is far from over. If anything, it's only just begun. And with both women now seemingly at the peak of their respective powers, there's no telling what will happen when they finally meet again in the ring. Will the rival's insane transformation be enough to suplex the powerhouse that is Rhea Ripley? Or will Ripley continue her dominance and prove that no amount of physical transformation can match the experience and raw power of a true champion? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. When these two collide, it will be an event for the ages. The fans are ready. The wrestlers are ready. And the WWE Universe is about to witness a showdown unlike any other. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.